Let's stop blaming our relationship for not prioritizing our business and what we have to do. Okay, so let's get into it, okay? Let's get into it. I'm seeing a lot of women, basically say, they're single or they recently became single or they single this summer, however you want to put it. A lot of women are becoming single. If it don't apply, let it fly, okay? But this is for my women who are either in a relationship, they're trying to see if they want to get out of one, or this is just my opinion. How about that? This is my opinion on this topic in general, okay? But no, seriously, on a serious note, because even at one point, I feel like, I was that type of woman, like, oh, I can't become successful if I'm in a relationship, or, my relationship is holding me back. I feel like I could be somewhere else. All of that, I feel like it have to do with how much effort and energy you're pouring back into yourself. A lot of women, when we get in relationships, we automatically just, give our all to our significant other. We automatically just pour all into them, kind of be lackadaisical when it comes to caring for us, pouring into ourselves, giving ourselves that extra oomph that we give ourselves when we're single. When you're single, you carry a certain type of mentality, like, oh, I'm about to conquer the world. I'm going to conquer my goals. All I'm focused on is myself. I'm that girl. I got to look good, get up in the morning, go out here. Like, that mentality you have when you're single. You have to have that mentality when you're in a relationship. Like, just because you're in a relationship, that doesn't mean you have to give your all to your partner. And that's why whoever your significant other is, that really matters. It really matters. You can't. Okay. So, let me think. I'm trying to, get a little timeline going here, but this is really just like random, like a random thought I had. And also because what I've been seeing. So, partner, when it comes to your partner, that matters. You cannot have a needy partner. You cannot have a needy partner. You also can't have a partner that don't have no business, going on with themselves. Like, they have to have their own dreams, their own ambitions, so that they'll understand when you're focused, when you're trying to take care of things, when you're trying to be productive. They get it. They understand that. Like, you have to have someone that's on the same level as you, that want the same thing out of life. And I think it will be a better understanding. So yes, your partner. Your partner really matters who you're with when it comes to being successful. Your thoughts, your mentality. You cannot give up on yourself. Like, just because you're in a relationship, that doesn't mean forget about who you was before. Just because you're in a relationship, that does not mean you have to change who you are. If you like to go to happy hour on Thursday and go to the club on Saturday and wear that little outfit that you always wear, and then you get in a relationship with a person who don't want you to do none of that, they want you to switch your outfit, and they want you to go to the movies, and they want you to stop drinking, no, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Being in a relationship nowadays is completely different from back in the day. That same mentality, same structure you used to have when you get in a relationship, it doesn't work nowadays. Especially, it depends on, the type of person you are and what you're working towards. Like I say, if it don't apply, then let it fly. If your significant other is not on that level, it's not going to work. If you're not keeping the same mentality, it's not going to work. You cannot fall off. Yes, your person you're in a relationship with, yes, you have to pour into them. Yes, you have to be there to fulfill their needs. But if that means completely forgetting about you and what you have going on, then yeah, maybe you don't need to be in a relationship. But that's why I really feel like it's just an understanding. It's an understanding yourself and understanding your boundaries. Like I say, when you get into a relationship, don't change up. Don't change who you are. Just because you start to love someone and you want to build with another person, that don't mean you have to abandon yourself. You don't have to abandon what you're doing. Yes, when you're with them, things change a little bit. Like, you know, you want to be with them all the time. You want to hang with them. You want to go on dates with them. You just want to be with them. That's cool. That's cool. But you have to realize by you doing that, no, you will not be as successful in your relationship. If you're used to recording at night and then you want to switch it up and cuddle at night, that's cool if you want to do, but you just have to realize that you cannot be as successful. That doesn't mean but it also, by you, okay, so say you don't switch up. You go into your relationship and you're still the same you. You still create your content. You still edit when you're supposed to. But that doesn't mean your relationship is going to fail. That's why you have to have you have to be in a relationship with someone who understands you and understand your lifestyle. They have to understand you and understand your lifestyle. They have to understand what you do. They have to. They have to understand how you work. This is work. This is your work schedule. Being an entrepreneur means you work for yourself and you have to put in the work. You got to put in the hours. You have to do what you have to do. You have to make sure your partner understands that. You know, when you first start talking to someone, okay, so this is a scenario if, you know, you're dating and you're thinking about getting into a relationship. If you're dating, make sure that person knows that. Make sure they know what you do. You put down, you know, you give them the full spiel. This is what I do. This is how my life works. This is how I operate. Okay? Yes, I want to build with you, but I have to focus on myself. It's okay. That's okay. It's okay. Nobody said when you go in a relationship, you have to give your all to the next person. No. Nobody said that. I mean, yes, they want to feel love. You have to think how you would want to feel in a relationship. You have to make time. You have to make sure they feel good. But you have to take care of yourself first. You have to continue to do what you do. So if you know that you're the type of person who can't do that, then obviously a relationship is not for you. But that's why I say it's about understanding. It's about training your mind. And it's about sticking to it and making sure your partner understands that, okay? So me, for example, because like I said, at one point I did feel like, oh, if I was in a relationship, I would be much further. You know, I would be much more successful, you know, in my business and things like that because all of my time would be poured into me. And then it's like I had to get a reality check and had to like do something about that because I'm like, well, the person I'm in a relationship with, they're also the father of my kids. I also have children. I don't want to leave them just because, I don't want to, you know, break up with my boyfriend just because I can't focus on me, just because I can't prioritize myself, just because I can't pour into myself. Why do I have to leave my relationship? Why do I have to do that? Why? Why can't I explain to him what I want, what I feel like I need to do, and move from that? Why is it automatic? Oh, I don't want to be in a relationship because, you know, I want to focus on myself or this, that, and third. Or even when people, the reason why I say it like that, because when women get out of a relationship, the first thing they say is, oh, I'm about to focus on myself. The first thing they say is, oh, I can focus on myself. I'm ready to flourish. You know, I'm ready to do this, that, and the third. That is completely fine. That's completely fine. But why can't you do that in the relationship? Why can't you do that in a relationship? You could. You can do that in a relationship. You can be very successful. Like I say, you just have to have a partner who understands what you have to do, and they have to support you. They have to support you. Once I spoke and communicated my needs and what I want to do, how I felt, what was going on with me, my partner understood that. And he started to Volunteer. It could be going to go pick my daughter up. Normally I'll pick my daughter up, or, you know, he'll go by himself. He started to do things like, oh, like, babe, you want me to go pick Zakiya up and take the kids so you can record? I'll stay out for like another 20 minutes, you know, go for a drive. Yes, please do that. Yes, please do that. Nighttime come around, babe, I'm gonna put the kids in bed. You can get ready so you can create some content when they go to bed. Yes, thank you. That comes with, like I say, having a partner and communicating that. And you have to have a partner who supports you. Now, if you just straight up explaining to your partner, you know, like, I need more time for myself, I need to, you know, I need time for myself, I gotta work on myself, and they get offended, or they don't understand, or they try to switch it and make it about them, girl, yes, leave him right where he at, because no. So let's stop. I think my main point on making this video, what I want to say is, let's stop blaming our relationship for our lack of priorities, if that's how you want to put it. That's how I could put it. Let's stop blaming our relationship for not prioritizing our business and what we have to do. Let's stop saying it's our significant other fault, or we, you know, if I wasn't with them, I would be much further. And, you know, as soon as I got out this relationship, I started to flourish and all that other. A lot of time it's because you're in an unhealthy relationship. If it comes down to that, oh, I flourished when I got out of my relationship, they was holding me back, or I started to get sponsorships and all that once I got out of my relationship. If that's the case, then that just means your relationship just was not good. It wasn't good. That just was not a great relationship. I'm speaking to the ones who actually do have a good relationship. You feel secure in your relationship. You feel protected. You feel like your partner has your best interest at heart. What's up, man? What's up? Go get your brother. Go ahead. Yes, the relationships where it's like, this is a great relationship, I just can't seem to get it together. Talk to yourself. Prioritize yourself. Get yourself together. Now, you start to prioritize yourself, right? You start to focus on yourself and, you know, getting to know yourself, starting to love yourself, pouring into yourself, right? And your partner, they start to feel the type of way. Okay, they start to feel the type of way. I'm not saying get up and leave. I'm not saying just walk away or whatever, or just yell. It's about communication and understanding. You just have to, while you're getting yourself together and you're focused on yourself, you have to remember you're still in a relationship. That person still have needs. That person still have feelings. So it's about balance. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm just gonna say that. It's a lot. But you can do it. I just want us to, like, you know, get it out our head that, oh, we have to be single in order to be successful. That's not true. You have to have the right partner. That's all. You have to have the right partner, the right person by your side to be there supporting you and cheering you on. I also feel like with that, having the right partner, that goes into, like, you know, issues, childhood issues. Like, you have to make sure you're with someone who's also working on themselves, who have healed, or, you know, they're overcoming, you know, all the childhood trauma. You have to be with someone who's kind of overcoming that. Like I said, you got to be with someone on your level, because if you're dealing with someone who still have freaking abandonment issues, as soon as you start to focus on yourself and get yourself together, they're going to go cuckoo. They are going to go cuckoo because you're not giving them that same attention. So your partner is very important when it comes to, you know, what you're trying to do. When it comes down to it, just make sure you have a great supportive partner who supports you and what's the best for you. Make sure you prioritize, you know, your life, get everything in order. However, whatever you got to do to, you know, welcome, you know, to make it whatever you got to do to make your life work, you got to do that. You have to do that. And you can do that. You can do that. So I don't know. I definitely would love to talk more about, this topic. But, that's the basic for now. And just thinking right now, a lot of people, when I'm thinking like, especially influencers, come on, Chunky. Stinker. Don't mind my baby. He just woke up from his nap. That's why he still have his pajamas on. I don't really get him dressed until after he take his morning nap. Because then he also eat his food, he eat his snack, and he get messy. So then I put on your baby clothes. Yeah, I just think. But no, like I said, just looking at a lot of influencers and, hearing what they're saying about why they're out of a relationship and all of that. It's cool. It's great. Of course, when you're single, of course, you're going to focus on yourself. Of course, you're going to flourish. Of course, all these great things are going to happen. Why? Because all of your energy is being poured into that. All your energy is being poured into you, yourself, and what your future holds. That's what's going to happen. So I just feel like that's the most important part when you get in a relationship. Make sure that energy stays the same. Make sure all that energy you was giving yourself, keep giving it to you. Keep giving that to your business and your future and everything. And then whatever your partner have to offer, make that a plus. Make it a plus. And then whatever you have to give afterwards, you give it to them. They will understand it. They will get it if that partner is for you. If it doesn't work, you're stressed out, you can't work and all that, then obviously that person is not for you. That relationship is not for you. And then you just move on. Continue to do what you're doing. But honestly, I think that's how I'm just going to wrap this up. Okay, ladies? Continue to focus on yourself. Continue to pour into yourself. Continue to put yourself first. I know it's hard because us women just yeah. I think that's the main thing. When you get in a relationship, just continue to pour into yourself. Continue to put yourself first. Because like I said, us as women, we naturally just want to be in our man's skin. Naturally, we just want to be in our significant other's skin. We want to be with them every second of the day, do whatever they do, be next to them. That's what we naturally want to do. And that's why I say we have to make sure our priorities are in line and we're always giving that extra 100% to ourselves. Always give it to yourself, always. And then give him that extra 10 when you want to give that 110%. Give your significant other that 10%. It's okay. It's okay because if they want to be with you, they understand it's grind time. If they want to be with you, they understand it's grind time. They understand what you're doing. Okay? They will get it. When y'all have y'all time, you give it to your person, you love them, be with them, enjoy your time. And then when that's done, back to your grind. Back to doing what you gotta do, okay? You can do it, sis. You don't have, I know it's very hard, especially, summertime coming up. Everybody talking about this summer about to be like 2016. My 2016 was lit, y'all. Lit. Freaking lit. But don't let that, don't let social media and all that get in the way of what you got going on. The freaking pandemic. For one, if you're still in a relationship after the pandemic, don't throw all that away. Do not throw all that away. Y'all had to learn a lot. Being with someone all the time, being in the house, like, if y'all made it through the pandemic, don't throw away what you learned. Okay. Don't throw away what you learned. Don't throw away what you learned. Don't throw away, the bond y'all built. Don't throw it away. If it's done, cool. If it's done. But if you worked for this shit, don't just get rid of it. You just might need a little communication, a little bit of talking, just so he can see where your head is at. And then move on from that. And then whatever happens is what happens. But sis, make sure you put yourself first. Put yourself first. Make sure your priorities in line. And then whatever come after that, it's just a benefit. It's just a benefit. Okay? Okay? Okay, so if you watch this whole video, thank you. Thank you if you watched the whole video. But no, seriously, if you guys enjoyed my chit chat, I know y'all don't know who I am because it's like my first video in like years. So I know y'all don't know who I am. I'm Nisi. This is my channel. It's like, nah, I'm Nisi. This is my channel. Make sure you guys subscribe. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Leave me some comments because I definitely like to, you know, talk with ladies about a lot of stuff that's going on. If you like this kind of video, make sure you comment and give me other topics, you know, to elaborate on and to speak on. If you feel like I said something wrong, leave it in the comments. If you feel like you want to add on to what I said, leave it in the comments because you never know. You definitely could be helping the next person out. You could be helping the next woman out. So, yes, subscribe, like, comment, and I'm going to see y'all in my next video.